Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Elex. We're getting really close to the end. And now, we return back to Sestak. I would like to have a little chat with my father. He's got some explaining to do.
Elex lured me into a trap. You told me Elex was traveling alone, but I was ambushed by several units of Alb soldiers.
I told you what I knew of him. Elex must have changed his plans.
Where did you get that information in the first place?
From Elex.
Then either you lied, or Elex used you to set a trap for me.
The hybrid has made him blind to all other things. You must help set your brother free from the hybrid's control.
I can't promise you that.
This nonsense has to end. He was your brother in arms. He is your brother by blood.
I'm not buying it.
Elex told me I was to become an Elexitor, one of the chosen. What does that mean?
That you were directly under the hybrid's control, working together as a group to do the hybrid's will.
But I don't remember even having access to the hybrid. As a full Elexitor, Elex was the one who had access. He was the one who always spoke directly to him. There must be more to this.
Oh my god, that guy is back! Please, someone, make him
yourself.
leave.
I
Let me
would
talk to my
have done
dad.
The combat mechs you failed to warn me about had other ideas.
There must be another way to reach him.
And how do I do that without walking into another trap?
You will have to find a place where the combat mechs won't go. Then, you'll need to lure him there.
Any suggestions for where I can lure him?
No. That's a question you'll have to answer yourself.
Lure Elex? Are you serious?
It's better than you fighting his combat mechs.
Then give me a suggestion, Father. If you want to help him, then help me.
Something important happened in the past that I have yet to tell you. Elex has known for some time, and I think he fears the truth.
What is it he fears?
Losing his rank as Elexitor.
Tell me this secret.
There is a small fishing village on an island to the south of Edan. It is now long abandoned. You should go there. That is where you will find the answers you are seeking.
You must be able to tell me more than that.
I could tell you, but you may not believe me. You have to see it yourself to understand. I will speak to you when you return.
They did say that my father joined the Separatists, but only in name, right? He's still technically serving Zakor, so I find it surprising that he is wearing a Separatist armor. Wait, this is the Exile Island, isn't it?
So, this is the place Wardick wanted me to see. This place, there's something familiar about it. I have been here before. This path, this beach. It was a long time ago, but I was here. I was still a child. A young child. I lived here with my parents. This was my home. It was raining. They came out of the darkness with their weapons of light and fire. People ran in panic. They ran. They were cut down. The town on fire. Screaming. Another boy hiding near me.
If you can call this a town.
Just as afraid as I was. Everyone else was gone. All that remained were the lifeless bodies in the surf. It was just me. And the other boy. Then one of the attackers found us and took us with them. He named me Jax, and the other boy, Elex. So, that is what Wardick kept secret all these years. Elex and I weren't born in Zakor. We came from Edan. We were born berserkers. Why would Wardick hide that from us?
Fuck this place, let's find some action.
Thank you. Nasty. Nasty. Thank you for that. Thank you for ruining A perfect moment. Say what you will, but I still don't trust Wardick, my father, okay? I just can't. I don't know why. I feel like he lured me into a fucking trap in meeting Elex, but that doesn't mean that, you know, he's now with the good guys, okay? Converter in Zakor. I mean, girl, you wanted a challenge. I'm gonna take you. Let's have a challenge. I don't even have the fast travel for that. It seems like we're walking. Southern Pass or this one? Southern Pass. It's more like a straight line or something.
Right, let's find some trouble.
That's right, girl. Now you're speaking my language. In case this place needs some sort of key or a key card or whatever, you know, we'll just abort. But I want to be done with the converters, honestly. This mission, the converter mission, has taken forever. And I've been doing that off camera for the most part, you know, the ones that I've already visited in the past. So that's like since the beginning of the game.
That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
Yeah, kill it then. It's nothing really exciting to watch, so let's just do this together in case something, you know, cool happens. We're in a brand new area. We're also exploring. I love exploration. Patron.
Someone's looking for trouble.
Thank you for your patronage. That is a very crowded area, Jesus Christ. They keep coming from everywhere. Yeah, nasty. Tank them all. Oh my god. Are the mutants working for the Albs, or did they just happen to be in the same spot at the same time? Get up, girl.
Don't leave me hanging again, okay?
I was shooting at them. Don't be so dramatic. Jesus, woman. Halfway there. Good. Okay. Halfway there, and I think I killed half the map. What are you doing here? Dying, that's why. If we're lucky, I will never have to buy another set of ammunition ever again. These things cost a lot, by the way. Hello, Bill! Oh, I hear you. Nasty? Nasty! Help me! Where did she go? Did she die? Oh, she's here. My aim is true. Girl, are you even using a gun? What are you using? Are you using a hammer? An axe? What is your weapon of choice? Can I see it? Now you left me hanging. You're the one to talk. Hello? You're pretty chill letting your friends die outside. I'm pretty sure you heard the gunshots and completely ignored them. Oh god!
Haha, fight.
Mutant bug? Aren't those the same models as the other creatures we're fighting? The spiders? In the desert?
Yeah, coming.
Honestly, I don't even know. Oh, he's a robot. Okay, I didn't know what I was shooting at. Someone is killing me.
You'll regret that.
This area is a mess. I'm kind of...
There's gotta be some action here.
You just killed the action. Oh my god. Oh, that was priceless. Thank you. Thank you for that, Nasty. I needed that in my life. You know what else I need? Coffee. What?
That fucking brute is looking for trouble. That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
You're too slow. Sorry to disappoint you. Oh, physics. You entertain me so. I think we're almost at our
You
destination.
want trouble? You got it. Someone's looking for trouble.
Okay, I don't think she's got a gun. She
Fight.
has some sort of a chainsaw sword or something. That's all she can do. Nobody is like Kaya. Or Crony. I think Crony's the best. Even though Crony, it has a naming problem. It doesn't really aim very well. Kaya has an AoE of sorts. Plasma Blaster, yeah. Never gonna use any of these guns. But it's nice to have. At this point we've upgraded our weapons to the maximum, so I don't really give a shit about any weapons we find in the world. Whoa, stay there, stay there. Can I get a breather? Jesus. Grab the fast travel too. Energy cells. Those are for not the sticky keys. Sorry about that. Oh baby, it's open. Perfect. They're not for the plasma gun, right? They are for the the other gun that I don't remember the name of right now. Why would you put a fence next to the elevator? Unacceptable. If I'm not mistaken, this is the last converter we have to shut down, and then we're all done so with that ordeal, because Jesus Christ, this is one of the most boring things I've done in the game. No soldiers in here? You're just gonna let me steal your equipment? Oh. Hello, E4300.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
Oh. Oh, yeah. If Arx gave me the code for this, I I wrote it down at some point in my life, and then I threw away the notes because I'm stupid. But hey, it doesn't matter. Usually the stuff behind closed doors or inside of chests are garbo. But these sell pretty good, so no complaints from me. Let's turn it off. Oh hey, there's a guy up there. If you're an enemy, I'm coming for you. Thinking back, I still find it extremely strange that we found Falk in one of the converters. That's how we met Falk in the first place. I can't remember the dialogue between me and Falk and why he explained he was here. I think he was looking for a component.
That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
Never mind, Nasty, I got this. You're
Okay,
way
now
too slow.
It'll get interesting.
It won't get interesting because you won't kill anything. You don't have what it takes. And to think I have the upgrade for companions to deal more damage to enemies? Who's leaving these things outside? In the cold? Didn't you read the instructions? Room temperature only? She was useful, for once. Let me get my rewards. Elex, force push. A bunch of garbage, nothing really great. Power wave, Elex, radioactive projectiles. Yeah, nothing I can really use. Why do I find these things here? These are outlaw ammunition for the most part. Alright, converter's done. Let's go see what's his face, Thorold. Hopefully now he will trust me. And we will join forces, maybe? Unless he has another errand for me to run. Oh boy.
And what the fuck was that supposed to be?
What? Hey girl, you deal with that. I'm gonna go talk to Thorold. Is that okay? Oh, she killed it. I'm proud of you, girl.
You were right. Zardom was behind the attack on my raider.
You were betrayed by your own. What will you do now you know Zardom was responsible for the attack?
Nothing, until I can find him. He's disappeared.
Sadly, I doubt that means he's dead. His disappearance must be part of his plan, whatever that may be. Good. What else can you report?
Ulbricht's offensive against the Alps in Ignadon was a success.
A success is too optimistic. It has delayed the Alps, not defeated them. Still, it is the first good news I've heard from Ignadon. Now, it falls to us to cause the Alps another setback. I must finish my work before it is too late. Yes. And?
Calyx trapped me.
And you survived?
Why of all times am I getting a flashback? Anyway, we get to see my favorite Roomba. Where is it? Show it to me. It's not there.
You had an audience with the hybrid?
He summoned me, I obeyed. He opened his mind to me and I saw the universe. Skies stretching to infinity. I always knew his mind stretched across Magellan. But what I saw The hybrid truly sees all.
And so the hybrid serves the Alps, and the Alps will see his directive is carried out. All Elex to the hybrid.
There was something else though, Jax. A sense of the past, but I couldn't see it.
The hybrid shows us only what we need to see.
What did you see when you had your audience with the hybrid?
I don't know. I don't remember anything from then. I know I saw him, that we spoke. That since then, I have known his will, understood his purpose clearer than I did before.
I heard Tarek and Parsec discussing the time before the hybrid. The moment they found him, I think that is what I was sensing.
The hybrid has given us purpose. Before him, we sought evolution. Only with him can we find it.
Tarek said the hybrid saw the fall, that Magellan ignored his warning about the comet.
Such stories are irrelevant.
The past is irrelevant. Only the future counts. All Elex to the hybrid.
All Elex to the hybrid.
That empty stare. These guys must be fun at parties.
Yes, but it seems Calyx still thinks I must be killed.
Then you have even more motivation to reach the Ice Palace. You've made progress. But the Albs must lose all their influence on the lands of the free people. And you must be ready to deliver on your promise to reach the hybrid. Then you will have earned my trust.
Oh my god,
Return to me
you...
when you have more to report.
The converters you wanted destroyed. There are no more active converters. I shut them all down.
Then, on behalf of the free people, I thank you. The converters are the worst thing your people ever did to us. Well, I say your people, but perhaps you have earned my trust enough to separate you from the Albs and Zakor. Perhaps we can work together.
Finally!
It seems you can deliver on your word. I would not have thought it possible for anyone to shut down all of the converters. Your deeds will be remembered by all the free people. We have a real chance to win the war now. Now we take the war to the hybrid. Now the hybrid must die, so everyone can be free.
You want to kill the hybrid?
Kill or convert. My studies indicate that mana will poison him. Kill him if we must. But there is also a chance we can change him with it.
You're getting ahead of yourself. First, you've got to tell me your plans.
Very well. But there's much to discuss. Ask your question, and I will see if I can answer.
And so, full circle. Sent to Thorold from the Ice Palace to learn the truth, to kill the truth. And now I return. The hybrid stronghold that I defended for so long, unquestioning, serving the hybrid in my addiction to Elex. But what is it that Zakor is really defending? Thorold wants to strike at the hybrid by destroying the Elex that feeds it. But what is the hybrid using the Elex for? Has his vision failed, leaving me to act outside the directive? Or am I merely part of his greater plan? Who planned the failure of my mission? Did they want me to die? Or did they want Thorold to live? And so, full circle. Sent to hybrid, I go back to the Ice Palace to learn the truth, to kill the truth.
Why did I come out here? In the wilderness? Nasty?
Can we get out of here?
Yes, please, I don't even know where I am. I've been teleported for the sole purpose to hear my inner thoughts, and I didn't like it. Secretly. Oh. Ooh. Luring Calyx, you say? Converter. Oh my god, where was Zardom? I can't remember. And we don't have a fast travel to his location because he moved. Nope, this is not the place.
Bloody Baxter's legacy. Albs feeding off our land. Useless asshole.
Appreciate your sentiment, dear Nasty, but I'm looking for a man. There we go. And did I say Zardom? I was talking about Wardic. All the freaking Alps have very similar names. I'm confusion. I just wanna talk to my dad and tell him that I went to the place.
The survival of
Yes,
our people
yes. I
matters
didn't mean to
above
talk
all
to you. I
else.
want to talk to Dad. God damn it. Wait. I need some light.
I've been to the fishing village in Edan.
Then do you understand?
That Calyx and I were born berserkers and not Albs? Do I understand that you killed our parents and carried us off to the Ice Palace as your children? What I don't understand is why.
I wanted heirs. I had achieved much. But I wanted to found a dynasty of the most powerful Albs to follow in my footsteps. But I couldn't have children. So I did what Albs do. I took what I wanted, and I was successful. Look at what you and Calyx achieved. You rose to the very top in Zakor. My legacy was almost complete. You were poised to rule.
We were. Then someone set me up. Now, your bastard children are trying to kill each other.
Yes, all the plans I had shattered.
Your plans? You destroyed our lives.
What life are you talking about? I saved you from death when the Albs destroyed your village. Your parents would be dead anyway. Your lives would have been short, desperate, futile. What would you be? A fisherman? A vagrant in the forests? A wanderer amongst the rat holes of Edan? You both have me to thank for lives of greatness.
I mean, I
This
wouldn't
truth
say
is what
no
you
to
can
becoming a
use to lure
fisherman.
Calyx. He wants to hold on to power, and fears that if the truth of his birth became known, then he would lose that power, threaten to reveal the truth, and Calyx will come to you. There is one place Calyx will not dare to take anyone from Zakor. You will know it when you see it.
Cool.
Dear father, throw away the separatist armor. It doesn't suit you. He is lying to me. Also, he seemed extremely agitated when I told him that, you know, I was mad at him for killing my parents and claiming me as his own son. Alright, let's go back to Thorald for a second. Did he move? Oh, hey, you killed that. Good job, Nasty. Why is it always raining? And why are you sitting in the rain? You'll catch a cold.
So, what are your plans for getting into the Ice Palace?
The Alps will move the bulk of their forces to the borders of Zakor. We need to take out those positions. That will open the way for a direct assault. What I need to know first is whether the Separatists will help us with this attack, or if they attack us as we move against Zakor. Are you ready?
What will make you trust the Separatists?
The same as it took to trust you. I want to see them start shooting at Alps. Actions speak more than words. Actions earn trust.
Your plan is a frontal attack.
He's not
We've
wrong about
scouted the
that.
Ice
I haven't
Palace,
seen a
and now is
separatist
the time to strike.
fight
The
another
Alps have
Albi
moved their
yet.
forces. They trust too much in those energy barriers of theirs. All we need to do is take out the barrier generators, and we will open our way in. Your raider is perfect for that task. That's why we need it.
How are we going to destroy the barrier generators?
We crippled a similar generator when we attacked the converter here in Edan. All we had to do was target the ventilation port. It took one shot from our ballista to cripple the generator, and that brought the shield down. Your radar cannon has a lot more power than a ballista. So, if you hit the generator's ventilation port at full power, It will blow and the Ice Palace will lose its defense.
One raider won't stop an army.
The Alb's biggest weak point is Elex. With the converters gone, we've cut off their new supplies. Now, we need to take out what they have stockpiled.
So, what are you planning to do when you get to the hybrid?
Heal him. If we can bring him into contact with a seedling, it will transmute the Elex within him, changing his nature. We can heal him as we heal the planet.
To reach the hybrid, we will need the code to his chamber.
Don't you think I know that? But none of my prisoners have known the code or would give it up. All I have discovered is that it has something to do with the hybrid's past.
But what? The Elexitors are the only ones with access to the hybrid. Anyone below that rank can't enter the chamber unless the hybrid calls them personally.
Then you need to find an Elexitor and get the code out of him.
And what if your plan to transmute all their Elex stocks doesn't work?
If they still have their Elex, we can't fight the Alb army. We will have to target their commanders instead. If we kill the Alb commanders in charge of the defenses around the Ice Palace, the resistance should crumble. With them dead, the soldiers won't stop us getting into the Ice Palace.
You said we could change the hybrid instead of killing him?
We can try and change him with mana. If it doesn't work, the mana will poison him. Is that a problem?
You think killing should be an easy decision?
That thing hasn't hesitated to order the deaths of hundreds, thousands. There is a chance we can convert it, change it with mana. But change him or kill him, he must be stopped.
I don't see a mana converting option here.
Killing the hybrid is the only way to save Magellan. For all his knowledge and power, he must answer for what he has done. Whatever his plan is, it can't be worth the damage he's caused.
I agree. While there is a chance we could stop the fighting and keep his knowledge, we would be risking all of Magellan to try. We can hope the mana will heal him, as it is healing Magellan. Maybe we could force him onto a different path, but the safety of the planet must come first, even if that means killing him.
The Elexitors say that the hybrid has a greater plan for all of us. That he knows the nature of Elex and why it came to our world. That he has the power to see the future. Before we act, we should find out what the hybrid knows. If we don't gain the knowledge, we could pay the price for it.
Well, if he has a plan that is supposed to benefit us, I haven't seen a sign of it. That thing only wants power. Listen to him if you must, but take this seedling into the chamber with you. You must attach it to the hybrid. That is how we will tame him or kill him.
Okay, we got the seedling.
How far advanced is your plan to transmute the Elex?
The planning is complete. If it works in practice, then all the Elex on Magellan should be transmuted. But I can't control that amount of magical energy on my own. I will need a strong mage to help me. Someone who truly understands the nature of Elex and mana.
Then ask Kaya.
Kaya has the ability. But as for the temperament, this isn't the time for impulsiveness. The magic we'd be channeling if she didn't follow orders.
What other choice do you have?
Well, bold times take bold decision. I'll have to trust her. But she won't listen to a request from me. You must ask her to do it.
The last time I tried to confront Calyx, he didn't come alone. There were Albs patrolling the area where we were to meet. I need to get him alone.
Then you must choose a place yourself. Zardum's old hiding place, for instance. Maybe there you will get a chance to meet Calyx alone.
It's good that I know where and how I can challenge Calyx. I will send Calyx a message through my adjutor. I expect he will go there straight away.
Then you should act now, before he decides to attack you.
If it was that easy, why didn't I do it earlier? Like, yeah, I'll send a text message to my brother and we will meet in a random location. I could have done that like months ago.
I know you're here, Calyx. Show yourself so we can end this.
Where is the tactical skill that had the hybrid ready to appoint you one of the chosen? There you stand in the open, ready to be picked off. How vulnerable your feelings have made you.
What brought you here, Calyx? I sent you one message, and you came running?
So,
We're too lazy. We're
you
not
know
going
about
to
our
animate
past.
the landing.
Wardick should have kept our secret. I will not let you spread the story further. I will keep my honor.
That sounds like emotion to me, Calyx. Fear, anger, confusion. Which of those drove your attempt to murder me?
Murder? You failed your mission. The directive is clear. Failure of a mission is punishable by execution. Is that why you really came here, Jax? Are you ready to die?
How long have you known that we are the children of berserkers?
I have always known. You were too young to remember, but I have always remembered the faces of my real parents. But they too are irrelevant. We benefited from the fact we were taken from the berserkers.
You are my brother. That must count for something.
Are you trying to provoke an emotional reaction? Emotions are a waste of energy. They cloud perception.
I must speak to the hybrid directly. What is the code to his chamber?
Only Alexiters can be told that. You are no Alexitor.
I know the code is something to do with the hybrid's past, but all I know of his past is that the Alps found him, that he showed our leaders the future and took control of our people.
The past is irrelevant. All that counts is the future.
So why does the hybrid hide this? What is it about his past that he wants to stay hidden? You saw his past when you had an audience with him.
What I saw is irrelevant.
The universe, skies stretching to infinity. Does that relate to the code? You said Tarek talked about the old world. Is that a clue? Come on, Calyx. You know there is more to this. I know you wanted answers then. You must still want them.
I serve the directive. The law demands the death of those who learn it illegally.
So I'm right. It is something to do with his past, with what you saw.
The past is irrelevant.
Irrelevant is his favorite word.
What did you mean, appoint me to the chosen?
All Albs the hybrid sees as having Alexitor potential have a biocore chip implanted to maximize their efficiency. They and others he sees the potential in. We have been selected to serve his future, to ensure the future comes to pass. You had been chosen to evolve to the next level. The hybrid had even had you implanted with a chip ready to communicate with you, so he could guide your thoughts.
If I have a chip, then why hasn't the hybrid ordered me back to Zakor? How can I have my free will?
Because you got lucky. Your chip must have been damaged when I attempted to execute you. That is the only explanation.
Convenient that your proof has been destroyed.
Tell me, Jax, do you never see images you can't explain? Visions?
Yes.
Some of those will be memories. Others are thoughts that spring from your connection to the hybrid. He sees the future, the plans of the free people. All of Magalan and some of those visions will have leaked into your mind through the chip.
You expect me to believe that you have never wondered about the code? It could be anything. It would be logical for it to be random. It would be efficient to change it, but instead the code remains the same and is rumored to link to his past. Doesn't that sound emotional? Why would he stick with something like that? It has to mean something.
You are allowing your own emotions to cloud your thinking.
Our world is in the hands of the hybrid. We should know what makes him who he is.
The past is irrelevant. All that counts is the future. The hybrid must achieve supremacy. You have come to me with the emotion and twisted logic of the free people. Listening to you any longer is a waste of time. I will end this here and now. You had your chance, but you let it pass. You will not stand against me.
Fine then, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, Nasty's not doing anything.
You bastard!
Oh, never mind. She is doing something. Nasty, stop fat rolling and hit him.
The code is something to do with the hybrid's past. In the vision that Calyx saw, Calyx's reaction proves I'm on the right track, and it has something to do with the old world. Perhaps it might mean something to Harley. He knows a lot about old world installations.
Harley was the guy in Origin, right? The guy who is fixing my my airship?
Now this is a place we can have some...
Nasty, please, be quiet. I'm a very busy man. Let's go talk to Harvey. See if he's got any clues for us as where to look. Fun. I'm happy you completed your thoughts.
So are you fucking her or what?
You mean, are we in a relationship?
A relationship?
None of
Fuck,
your
I was just asking if you were
business.
getting some, but hey, good luck to you both.
Oh my god. Nasty, what the
You
fuck?
should go back to Origin.
Alright, sure.
That was embarrassing. She's right here.
Trust you. You must prove worthy of that trust. You may have once been an alb, but you've come to terms with your emotions. I respect you for that.
Thorold needs your help with this Elex experiment.
So he thinks he's finally done it, does he? That he can take away the fighting strength of the Albs with one act of magic. You should help him. Tell Thorold I'll be there when he starts the experiment.
Follow me.
Very well.
How are you getting on with the Raider?
We're almost there, but only almost.
What else do you need to get the Raider ready?
One of the control jets must have taken a hit when it came down. If we don't fix that, the only thing you'll be flying is circles.
How do we get a new control jet?
Well, only the Albs built this kind of Raider. So I guess the only place I can think of would be an Alb maintenance center. That means looking near the Ice Palace in Zakor.
So, not easy to get. I need that Raider ready. The Albs are gathering strength to attack the free lands. We have to be one step ahead of them.
Well, I almost have the thing done, but... You want to take it to Zakor? Don't forget, half of that crate is mine.
No.
This Raider is the only chance to stop the Alb attack.
I was afraid you'd say something like that. You'll get the Raider when I'm ready. And one more thing. Let's not pretend that I don't know who you really are, okay? You've done some impressive stuff, so don't turn out to be a shit in the end, will you? So, when does the Raider have to be ready?
There are a few things to take care of first.
Is there a timescale coming at any point?
Alright, so this is where we're up to. I have to take care of the Alb commanders in Zakor. That way, I can open up a path to get to the Ice Palace without the Alb forces in that area killing me before I've managed to get close. I still have to figure out what the Separatists will do when we march into Zakor. Thorold the Pilgrim is yet to complete his Elex experiment. That must be done before we attack. I still need to learn the access code for the Hybrid's chamber. I need that before I attempt to enter the Ice Palace. You still need your control jet for the Raider.
Well, sounds like there's still something to do. Come back when that's taken care of. I'll make
That
sure
is
that
a
the
lot
Raider
of
is prepared.
stuff to do.
Just make sure you get it done before the whole damn Alb army shows up here. One question. They're saying you're fighting your brother.
So?
So, is this just some big family bust-up? Is there any chance you're gonna turn around and buddy up again? I'm only asking because, you know, this affects the fate of the world and shit.
I met with my brother Calix, the Elexitor.
Ah, really? And you beat him, right? Then we should be happy you're not in pieces. I mean, that guy's a maniac, right?
My brother won't trouble us anymore. But this is far from over.
Jesus,
So,
God,
this is
that
more
was
than just a
loud.
family feud. So what's the problem?
The Albs are led by the hybrid. It is him they serve. It is him they pledge their lives to. But I don't know why. I don't know what he is planning for the Albs, or for Magalon. Everything that happens, that has happened for generations, is because of the hybrid. Only he can answer my questions. Only he can end this war.
So, what are you planning?
If I am to get the answers I need, then I have to find a way to get to the hybrid in the Ice Palace. But that means I need to get the code to access his chamber.
Do you know where you can get it?
All that I know is the code has something to do with the hybrid's past, and has something to do with stars, the universe, infinite skies.
Infinite skies. Hey, that's something I've seen before in a couple of places. But where? Where? Yeah, I got it. There's an old industrial complex out to the southwest of Idan where I found some stuff that mentioned that. An old lab there. But, nah, forget it. Why would that have anything to do with the hybrid?
You mean the old world ruins at the foot of the mountain? Where I found the first replacement part for the Raider?
Yeah, that's the place. That's where I saw those words. It could be a coincidence, but weird, huh? I mean, maybe you can find the answer there.
Perhaps, but there's only one way to find out, and that means going there.
I wish we had more time to spend here. Maybe after it's all over.
Isn't that the place where we found the basement, the locked basement, and something relating to infinite skies, and we had to take one of the components back to Harvey?
I wonder what this place used to be. I've got a bad feeling about this place.
We've been here before. Shut up, it's fine. We got this. I don't remember how to get down below. Oh. Thank you, Shaft. Even lower? How did I miss these things?
And here's the place Harley said he found reference to infinite skies. An old world complex. Built to hide something from the outside world. Infinite Skies. A corporation that worked on secret research in the old world. They say the hybrid saw the day the comet struck, that he survived. It must be true. Here he was, holed up and hidden in a device of his own making in order to protect himself from the impact, saved from the fires, but changed by the Elex. A man become mutant. All that had possessed him while he was a man was the thought of surviving the disaster that was to come.
How do we know these things without finding any clues?
Those who would be welcome to the infinite sky.
Just had an epiphany?
A chance to leave the planet, to avoid destruction. But the plan failed. The government failed to listen to him. He had failed to save them. All he wanted to do was survive. So here he hid. Here he survived. But what did he become? Elex flooding his body. His hunger for it grew. His mind opened. He became more dependent on it. But what was this man? Who was it that became the hybrid that rules Zakor today? Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins. Immortal. Inaccessible. All-powerful. The pinnacle of evolution. Still driven by the need to survive, he began to see the future. He saw the future then. But what of now? Can the hybrid truly see the future? What does he want for himself? Survival. Safety. A future for us. There is only one way to know. I must speak to him. Secured with a password that referred to the name its human form once took. Now I can reach him. His name, Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins. Now I know the code to the hybrid's chamber. I should use it. Perhaps I will finally get the answers I am seeking.
Very interesting. I didn't see that coming. I thought the hybrid was a machine, not an actual person. I thought it was an alien, not a human being who mutated during the, the comet, during the destruction. God, this game has a lot to say, and I love it for it.
I met with Calyx.
And? Did you find what you were looking for?
No, but I now understand my brother's true nature.
Truth. It always brings its own burden.
Kaya will help with the experiment.
She will? And is she ready now?
Why don't you ask yourself?
Are you sure you are ready for this?
Are you? Are you sure this will work?
You're not the only mage, Kaya. I'm certain of my findings. 90% certain. 60 or 70% at worst. But if we pull it off, who's to know we were ever worried? Everything is ready. We can begin immediately.
You should begin the experiment now.
So be it. Keep your distance. This could be dangerous for anybody close by.
Zardom. That son of a bitch.
We failed. We were close. But Zardom must have known what we were planning. I can't try again alone. Even if we can find Kaya, it would take weeks to recalibrate everything before attempting that again. We must move to attack the Ice Palace as soon as we can. If they are this intent on stopping us, the hybrid must be close to achieving his plans.
Yeah, where's my wife?
What about Kaya?
Kidnapping her has stopped me making any further progress with my plans. But then killing her would also have stopped the transmutation. So why did he kidnap her? Zardom must have seen the same power in Kaya that you did. He must be planning to use that power for himself in some way.
He was interested in her. He asked me to find her. That can't be a coincidence. Where do you think Zardom has taken Kaya?
Zakor. His ambition has always been to take command there. He seeks a chance to rule. So, he'll want to keep an eye on things in the Ice Palace. He will be close to there.
What if Zardom wasn't responsible for your failure? What if something else stopped your transmutation?
His intervention is the only thing that makes sense.
You don't seem certain.
The only other explanation is that Elex itself was resisting the transformation. But that's not probable.
Not probable or not possible.
Resistance would imply purpose, consciousness. And Elex is a substance, not an entity. It isn't alive.
My wife thinks otherwise.
Kaya thought Elex could be alive.
What are you talking about?
She said that's what she felt. That Elex is more than a substance, that it communicated with her. Couldn't that be what went wrong?
What you're saying is impossible. Kaya is able enough when it comes to magic, but she's misinterpreted what she's seen. I've run experiments on Elex, studied it for years, and I've seen nothing to indicate that what you're saying is true. How could Kaya just stumble on something like this in the time she's had?
What will you do now that the experiments failed?
We must take the fight to the hybrid. It seems an assault on the Ice Palace is the only way to end this war. We will see each other again in Zakor. You said that we are fighting for the same cause. So, we must take that fight to the hybrid. And, for the hope of all Magalan, we must be victorious.
Okay, so what's next? Ooh, the commanders is going to be a handful. That's a lot of guys we have to go after. The last flight. I can do the jet thing. Shouldn't take too long. It is indeed in Zakor. I wish I could have done this earlier because I was in the area when we disabled the converter here. Oh well, it's unfortunate, but now we're all alone. We don't have a companion with us. We should be okay. It's not like the companion is doing any work to begin with. I'm better solo. Hey boys, you have something oh no. Oh, okay. The flamethrower guy has to go. Which one of you is the flamethrower guy? The commander? Oh boy, I'm dying. Oh my god, stupid critters! Get out of my way! No, don't kill me! Wait, no! So many enemies around here. I take a step back and I'm being assaulted by wolves. You piece of shit, come here. As I was saying 2 minutes ago, I'm here to take one of the most powerful... What are we looking for? What is the thing called? I don't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I know it's here. I'm gonna take it. Whatever that means. Is that an enemy in there? Oh, it is. Oh! You piece of garbage, you tricked me! I thought you were dead! Whoops. No, hide your weapon.
This could be useful.
Oh, radar control jet. Right. Okay, job's done. Back to Harvey? Back to the mechanic. Whatever. Doesn't matter. His name is irrelevant. Spoken like a true alb. Hey, Nasty.
Follow me.
Alright, sure.
Thanks. Now that my wife is gone, I would like some support.
I have to get my thoughts together. My mind's still a bit of a mess.
It's been 10 years since then.
Fucking countryside.
Nasty, please.
Here, I got the replacement control jet for the Raider.
Well, that's a good piece of work. I'll get to repairing this right away.
I have the code to the hybrid's chamber.
Then you're going to try and get in.
If we can make it into the Ice Palace, then it is time to confront him. The hybrid planted a control chip in my head. If it worked, he could have told me to kill myself at any time, but the failed attempt to execute me must have damaged the chip instead. That means I can get to him. Then maybe I can find out what he really wants.
Aye. Every time you make this personal, I get pissed at you. This is about more than just you, you egomaniac.
Alright, so this is where we're up to. I have to take care of the Alb commanders in Zakor.
Yeah?
That way, I can open up a path to get to the Ice Palace without the Alb forces in that area killing me before. I still have to figure out what the separate...
Well, sounds like there's... Come back.
It seems like we have a couple of things to do. We're getting there. Last flight. No, this is not the one. We could go after the commanders. Or do the separatist test, which is also an option. But we will do that in the next episode of Elex. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun whatever you do. Take care of yourselves and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.